And welcome, everybody, to University of Tampa men's basketball from the Martinez Center on the campus of the University of Tampa. It's the final game of the men's Tampa Holiday Classic as the Spartans get ready to take on the Flagler College Saints. Tampa lost yesterday to North Georgia. Flagler was a winner over Eckerd, and they are meeting today. Tampa coming in with a 2-6 record. Flagler played a lot of games already. They're 6-6 on the season. And this is rounding out a day with 4 basketball games, 2 women's games earlier in the afternoon, and now 2 men's games in the evening. We'll get ready with the lineups right after the national anthem. Game just completed about 30 minutes ago. North Georgia took down Eckerd by 79-59 was the final score in that one. So North Georgia winning both games on its trip down here. Eckerd losing both of its games. Let's get you the starting lineups for today's game. For the Flagler Saints, they will have number 3, and that is Spencer Bain, a 6'2 sophomore from Overland Park, Kansas. Number 4 is Jalen Lemons. Lemons is a 5'11 sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, leading scorer on the team this year. Number 24 is Malik Bryant. Bryant is a 6'3 junior from Fort Mills, South Carolina. Number 2 is Chase Fiddler. He is a 6'5 sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama. And number 10 is Kyle Young, a 6'9 sophomore from Stewartsville, New Jersey. They are coached by Blake Setland in his first year as head coach at Flagler. Assistant coaches are Kip Owens and Sam Orff. For the Tampa Spartans, back in the lineup after an illness yesterday is Micah Brown, number 5. Micah is a 6'4 senior from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Number 10 is DeAndre Harvey, a 6'1 sophomore from Daytona Beach, Florida. Number 3 is Jacob Harris, a 6'8 junior from Ackworth, Georgia. Number 32 is, number 32, I should say, is Tyson Lato, a 6'7 sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. And in the middle, number 24, the 7-footer, Yarden Willis, a grad student from Roswell, Georgia, a transfer from Binghamton University. Spartans are coached by Richard Schmidt, associate head coach Justin Peckham. Assistant coaches are Mark Borders and Tyler Zacher. Officials for today's game are Art Volk, Marshall DeSalinas, and Archibald Whaley. Starting about 30 minutes late. As I said, this is our 4th of 4 basketball games today, and understandably, we had a few games that put us a little bit behind schedule. Spartans in the white, Flagler from St. Augustine, Florida, wearing the black with red numerals. Yarden Willis ready to jump for the Spartans. Ball is up, tipped to Flagler.
And we're out of the gate, Jack.
Yep, and you say Spartans need something they haven't had so far is a fast start.
Yes, yes.
And off the side, DeAndre Harvey with the rebound for Tampa.
Last night early in the game against University of North Georgia, UT made about 7 or 8 turnovers in the first game.
And there's one on a pass where Willis had vacated the area. Lemons to the corner. That's Fiddler. Inside, jump hook, bounces and in by Young. 2-0 Flagler. Harris to Harvey. Whistle in the lane. And I think they're going to get Young with a foul. Flagler comes in with 4 players averaging double digits. Lemons with 15-3, Young 15-2, Bryant 14-4, and Figueroa, who is not starting, at 13-1.
And another turnover for the Spartans on their second offensive possession.
So 2 empty possessions to start the game, 2 turnovers. Spartans have Jake Harris at 12 a game. And there's a bucket making it 4-0. Bryant hitting that one. Leading scorer for the Spartans is Micah Brown at 17.5. He missed, as we said, yesterday's game with an illness. DeAndre Harvey at 11.7 and Jonathan Bryant at 15. So the Spartans also with 4 players in double digits. Inside Aledo. Little pump fake, has it blocked. Spinning in the lane, up, no good. Jake Harris pulls it down. Up and in by DeAndre Harvey. (4-2) Flagler up, 2.5 minutes into the game. That's Young. Tries to go inside, out of bounds to Tampa. He was looking for Bain. And Harris will inbound for Tampa. A long weekend of basketball that started on Friday here. Fadeaway, Harvey, in, out. Tipped out of bounds by Aledo. We had women's basketball on Friday. We had men's basketball yesterday. We have men's and women's basketball today. And there will be a women's game tomorrow. And that'll get us into the holiday spirit. Lemons pulls back. Gives it out to Young. He drives. Up and in. Harvey up top. And a drive into Willis for the dunk. 6-4. Yarden Willis. In the lane, back out. That's Fiddler. Swinging out to Lemons. To Young. Looked at a 3, backs it off. Bryant, long 3, good. 9-4, Flagler. Lato to Harvey. Drives, free throw line, stutter step, pump fake, shot up, fouled on the way up. That'll be on Lemons. You know, you talked about having a quick start today. At least don't have the start you had yesterday. You scored the first basket in about 20 seconds, then gave up the next 15.
Right.
That's not a good recipe.
Suffering a double-digit lead after 7 minutes of play.
Harvey hits the first. Jonathan Bryant into the game for Tampa, replacing Yarden Willis. Knocks him down. 9-6. 3-point lead for Flagler. Lemons, or I should say that's Bucknight now in the game, number 0. And he puts a ball fake down, kicks it back out. No good by Lemons, and the Spartans rebound. Fade away, Micah Brown rolls in and out. Young with the rebound. We come back the other way. Backing Harvey down. Tipped away, Micah Brown with the ball. To Harvey. Free throw line. Pass into a almost stolen. Lato's got the ball. Turning around, pump fake, up, foul. He'll go to the line.
That's 2 on Kyle Young to start in center for the Flagler College Saints. So
we're at 15-14 of the first half. We'll have the under 16 media timeout. 9-6 Flagler on top of Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Six, Flagler leading Tampa. Tyson Lato for Tampa to shoot 2. Third team foul on Flagler. Also 2 fouls on Young, their big man, and he's out for now as he picks up 2 fouls in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Little strong. And good. 9-7 as Lato hits. Now Yarden Willis coming in for Lato. Spartans going to show some backcourt pressure. Collier now in the lineup for Flagler. Collier is a 6'8 junior from Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. Long 3, no good. Retrieving his own ball, though, is Fiddler. Fiddler with a pump fake. Outside to Figueroa, no good. Jonathan Bryant tracks it down. Spartans come the other way. He's going to try to go coast to coast and lost the ball. Fiddler the other way. Finds Figueroa on the drive. Missed the shot. Taken by Jake Harris. Harvey nails it. 9-9. DeAndre Harvey with 6. Long three by Bucknight, no good. Willis with the rebound. Harvey up the left side. Double teamed. Dribbles his way out of it. Now drives the lane, turn around, faded from the free throw line, bounces around. And Willis is going to get a foul there. He just kind of tore Collier's neck off there. I think a little frustration on that play.
Yeah, he's signaling to the ref that he was being held.
It's his first foul. 9-9. Here comes Flagler. Long three, no good. Jonathan Bryant comes the other way. Inside to Willis, and boy, he was pushed there. I think it's getting a little chippy inside with Willis and Collier. Collier just repositioned Willis by about 10 feet there. Micah Brown with the ball on the inbound. Bryant inside to Willis. And, they called a travel.
I didn't really see a travel on that play,
No.
Jack.
And we come back the other way, still tied at 9, 13 minutes to go, first half. On the drive is Bryant. Dishes off. And that's got to be a reach around.
He hooked
by Collier. Like I said, a little chippy with the two big guys in there right now.
Well, if he keeps them in foul trouble, as Kyle Young has 2 fouls, and if he can get their front line in foul trouble.
Collier now has
well
2,
done.
so he came in to replace Young. And so that's 4 fouls on their bigs in the first 7 minutes. Harvey on fire early. 8 points for Harvey. Spartans' first lead of the game, 11-9.
Much better start tonight than last night's game against North Georgia.
Collier pressured. I think they got Micah Brown on a reach. Spartans were down 9-4, so they're on a 7-0 run right now. Flagler to inbound. Find Bryant out top. Dishes off to Fiddler. Bounce pass into Collier on Willis. Outside to Figueroa. He backs off. Collier's going to try a 3 and hit it.
Wow.
– 12-11, Flagler goes up. Harvey finds Micah Brown on the right wing. They jump out on him. Jake Harris, little 10-foot pull-up, no good. Good shot for Jake, just didn't fall. Back the other end, Fiddler hustles it into the front court. Finds Bucknight. Collier to Bucknight. Bucknight, free throw line, drives the lane, puts up a little runner, bounces around and in. (14-11). Now a 5-0 run for Flagler. Harris finds Willis, lays it in, yes. Yarden now with 4, 14-13 with 11 to go. Bucknight. And they're going to get DeAndre Harvey on that one. DeAndre still wondering what happened. We'll take a timeout. This is the under 12 timeout. 14-13, Flagler by 1, 10:55 to go on TampaSpartans.tv. (14-13), Tampa trails Flagler by 1. Flagler will inbound under their basket. 10:55 to go, first half. Inside to Collier. Tyson Lato on him as Willis sits. That's a travel. No call. Micah to the other end. Brown skips through, lays it up and in. Nice drive. His first bucket. And the lead back to Tampa. Bounce pass into Collier. Lato tried to block it, but Collier scores. Collier with 5. They should go right into Lato, though, see if they can get that third. Bryant to Lato. Well, they got it to Lato. He just takes the jumper anyway.
He's really worked a lot in this offseason to improve his offensive repertoire.
Spartans by 1. Fiddler up top. Bucknight to Collier. Back to Bucknight. Outside to Figueroa. Good. Splash that one down from deep. And it's 19-17 Flagler. Harris to Bryant. Harvey outside the arc, back to Harris. He goes inside to Jonathan Bryant. In the lane, puts it up, got fouled. He'll go to the line. 6 team fouls already on Flagler. Spartans will be in the bonus for the final 9:22 of the half.
A key factor in tonight's start is the turnover category for the Spartans, as they are
just 4
right now.
They had 7 after 8 minutes yesterday.
Right, but the 7 led to
a lot of points.
A lot of points.
Points off turnovers, 4 turnovers, 4 points. On the other side, Flagler, 3 turnovers for 3 Spartan points. Young back in the lineup for Collier. So switching one big with 2 fouls for another one. Spartans tied at 19 all. Lemon's also back in the lineup. Figueroa outside, guarded by Harvey. He goes to Bryant. Kicked it off his foot out of bounds. 4th turnover on Flagler, gives the ball to Tampa.
Got to capitalize, a free possession.
Harvey across the timeline. Bryant looking inside, finds Harvey. Stutter step, drives off the glass, won't fall. Rebound Lato. He goes up, puts it back in with the left hand. 21-19 Tampa. Steal by Lato. He saw that pass coming. Whoa, that's a dangerous play there. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Young. I think he knows he's going to come out, and I think he might know he shouldn't have fouled there either.
Yeah, very dangerous play. And Young, I mean, understand he doesn't want to give up the dunk, but you don't want to hurt any players either.
This is a great job by Tyson to jump into the passing lane. They might be calling this intentional. Everybody's walking off the line.
Yeah, the referee would signal it up by putting, the
did he do
up.
that?
Yep.
Okay. Young and Lato exchanging a hug there, saying sorry. Now it looks as if they're getting ready to bring in 6'7" freshman, Boom Reeves. How many seniors do you think Flagler has on its roster?
I don't see any.
Correct. Young team. Lato will get 2. Spartans will also get possession.
Make them pay.
Got it. Lato now with 6. Couple good-looking free throws. He's got 7. Tampa up 4 now, and will get the ball.
And it's nice to see UT getting out in the passing lanes and creating turnovers which are going to lead to offensive opportunities.
Harris to inbound. Quickly to Micah Brown. Jump shot. Good. Well-run play off the inbounds play, and the Spartans lead by 6. Fiddler to Figueroa. Guarded by Harris. Long jumper by Fiddler. Bounces around. Lato boards. Micah Brown the other way. Harris. Willis back in. Turns around. Left hand off the glass. Banks at home. And the Spartans lead by 8. And Coach Blake Sellen says we've got to talk about this as Tampa's on a run right now, a 10-0 run since falling behind 19-17. We'll step out for a second on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Tampa will go on defense here. And DeCarlo, an interesting stat early in this basketball game. Tampa has yet to take a three-pointer.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Flagler has shot 11. They're 3 of 11 right now, and UT has established an 8-point lead without taking a three. So that's a telltale sign.
Another sign, too. Arvey with the jumper won't fall. Interesting one is Flagler has not shot a free throw yet. Spartans have made 7 of 8.
And it's probably because they've taken so many jumpers. Flagler, that is.
Unfortunately, Micah Brown got called for the foul there, his second. No, they're calling it on Lato. Thought they pointed at Micah, and he was standing around wondering how that happened.
I think that's 2 on Tyson.
Yeah, it is. If it goes to Micah or Tyson, it's the second on either. They gave it to, the scoreboard shows Tyson. And he's going to come out, and Jonathan Bryant will replace him. Spartans by 8, 7:21 to go in the half. Long jumper, good. Splashing it down is Lemons. Lemons' first points, he averages 17 a game. 15 a game, I should say. 15-2. Cuts the lead to 5. Inside to Willis. Tried to find Bryant, but it was deflected out of bounds. Bryant gets the inbound. Won't fall. Tipped by Willis inside Jake Harris, he can't hit it, but tips it back.
Smart play by Yarden. He tipped it to himself as opposed to going over the back of the defensive player.
They gave that to Jonathan Bryant on the tip. Missing it, and Bryant with the rebound.
Well, the good thing about that is either way, the Spartans have 2 points.
Yeah. Micah Brown doesn't get the three to fall. Back the other way. Lemons, guarded by Brown. Between the rings. Reeves goes inside to Figueroa, puts it up high off the glass, and got it over Willis. 29-24, 6 minutes to go, first half. Harvey. Pick from Willis. Outside to Bryant. Back to Harvey. Wide open three on the way. Front of the rim. Quickly down court. Nobody saw Figueroa. Puts it up and in. 29-26. Played a little bucket hanger there and got away.
Yeah, Coach Schmidt wasn't happy about that defensive balance, getting back, giving up a wide open layup.
We'll take a quick timeout and be back. This will be a short timeout on TampaSpartans.tv.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it.
An incredible finish by Hall. The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
Looks like Jesse White coming in for Tampa.
Yeah, he was pretty steady last game.
Spartans lead 29-26. Jesse White, junior college transfer, number 20, coming in for DeAndre Harvey. Spartans will have Harris, White, Bryant, Micah Brown, and Yarden Willis. Tampa shooting an even 50% right now, 11 of 22. They have now tried three-pointers, missed three. Willis has it stolen. Tried to force it into Bryant, couldn't get there. Come the other way. Deep in the corner, Figueroa won't go this time. Harris. Inside to Willis. And called a foul.
I
Ball
like that.
on the ground.
Big
the foul is
fella
on
imposing his
Reeves.
will.
He's their other big man, and now he's picked up a foul. So their two big men, Young and Collier, big and bulky, both picked up two quick fouls. They've now gone to Reeves, who's 6'7", a little more slender. Free throw is off. Stays a three-point lead. Long shot by Lemons, and we're tied. Lemons now with 6.
Yeah, Flagler's not going to go away. You got to beat him.
White from deep.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
Nice looking shot by Mr. Jesse White.
He could light it up in junior college. That's what the Spartans hope here. Fiddler tries to answer. Willis grabs it. To the corner. Jake Harris on the way. Won't go. Racing the other way. Stopping. Kicks it back out to Fiddler. Fiddler to Reeves. Bounce pass inside. And Lemons lays it in. 32-31 Tampa. Willis. Micah Brown outside. Gonna put up a
Short.
jumper, put it up way short. And that one goes out of bounds. It'll be Flagler's ball. This is the under 4 timeout, so we'll step out. 32-31, Tampa leads Flagler. 3:40 to go, first half, TampaSpartans.tv.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Thursday, that's an odd night to play.
Sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Flagler with the ball, chance to get the lead back. Across the timeline is Bucknight. He goes to Lemons. Lemons goes inside to Reeves. Back to Bucknight. Pick trying to drive. Willis cuts him off. Bucknight, 10 on the shot clock. Trying to drive on Bryant. Stopped. 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. Off the rim, no good. Figueroa couldn't get it to fall. White comes back out, cuts the corner, puts up a jumper, hits. Jesse White seeking his shot that time, found it and hit it. Spartans by 3. Driving, Bucknight. Blocked by Willis. Get it out of here, he said.
Great defensive rotation by the big man.
Willis at the other end. Little right-handed jump hook, and he got it. Yarden Willis with a block. Yarden Willis with a jump hook. And the Spartans now lead 36-31. Willis with 8. Fade away, Bucknight, no good. Willis rebounds. 2:10 to go in the half. Jesse White, and do they get it on Jesse? I would think no. And that is the call. It's not on Jesse. It is not on Jesse, I don't think. No. I believe it's on Figueroa, guarding Jesse White. Actually, they're calling it on, they're putting Reeves down for the foul. For Reeves, that'll be his first.
There's a major flop on the charge attempt.
White to the free throw line. 8th team foul, so he's got a 1-and-1 here. Give him a second one. 37-31. 6 for Reeves, or 6 for White, I should say. Knocked them both down. Bucknight dribbling around in the lane. Backs out, gets it to Lemons. After all was said and done, they eventually gave that foul to Lemons. Has the ball, drives, got fouled, and hit. Lemons up to 10. Well on his way to his average. 2/3 of the way there. A little bit closer. 38-34. Referee stop before we can come in. Little discussion in front of the Spartans bench. .145 to go in the half. Harris, left side. Now a zone from Flagler. Willis, all alone at the free throw line, passes it up. Back to Willis. Harris. Free throw line jumper, good.
Nice shot.
A little bit deeper than the free throw line. And it's a 40-34 game, Spartans. Jake Harris' first bucket of the night. Bryant drives, knocked away by Willis. Goes out of bounds.
The zone by Flagler kind of throws UT off as they're not shooting the three very much tonight. So it's a way to try to force them into a long shot so they could get the rebound.
Lemons drive, runner, no good. Tipped out. Back to Flagler, though. Lemons for deep. And he is on 3 for 3 from deep for Lemons. 5 for 7 from the field. Into Jonathan Bryant. He elevates and scores. 42-37, 45 seconds to go in the half. Tampa by 5. Buck Knight trying to drive. Finds Bain. He backs out. Bryant drives the lane on Jonathan Bryant. Puts it up. Put the elbow into Bryant, fouling Bryant there.
Wow, tough break.
But they got the Tampa Bryant.
Tough break.
Thought he fouled him in the elbow with his face there, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought the referee was getting ready to call an offensive foul.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Malik Bryant hits. He's got 6, 42-38, 21.9 to go in the half. Down to 3. Shot clock is dark. Spartans bring it up court. That's Harvey. Still playing a zone. 12 seconds. Willis in the lane, spins, puts it up with the left-handed in. 5 seconds. Trying to drive in the lane, turn around, fade away off the glass, rolls around and in. Buck Knight spins around, puts it off the glass, rotates around the rim, falls home. It's 44-41 at half. Tampa on top by 3. Well played half by both teams. Tampa shooting 56% and Flagler hitting 46%. We'll give you the stats just before the start of the second half. We'll step out until then. 44-41 Tampa on top of Flagler on TampaSpartans.tv.
later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to increase. There has been $350 million in new construction since 2000. We have added 7 new residence halls, academic buildings and labs, as well as athletic facilities. Plant Hall even got new carpet and new windows. UT now has more than 3,000 events annually and 200 clubs and student organizations. We have won 13 NCAA Division II championships, and since 2000, Spartan teams have won 35 Sunshine State Conference titles. As a member of the University of Tampa Spartan family, you are a guiding force behind UT's remarkable success. We are alums, students, parents, and friends, and together we are changing lives. We are individuals, yet the greater whole is only complete when we work together. You have helped make UT a vibrant community with growing resources and a superior reputation. Just like in the beginning when professors worked without pay, the spirit of giving at UT remains strong. Last year, nearly $14 million was donated to the university by thousands of generous supporters. When we strengthen education, we strengthen our job force and our nation as a whole. Donations support academics, campus life, and a student's ability to afford an education. Your participation is what matters most and shows that our Spartan family believes in the future of UT. Whatever level of support, your gift is important to us and enables UT to provide the challenging, high-quality education that has defined our university. Thank you for helping UT achieve such great success.
Second half just about ready to begin. 44-41, Tampa on top. Tampa with the ball. Jack Ike to Carla DeVoe with the call in the action for you today. Second half underway. First half stats quickly. Lemons leading the way with 14. Willis tied up, and they call it travel. Lemons with 14. Young had 4. Malik Bryant 7. Bucknight 4. Figueroa 7. Collier with 5. They're shooting 45%, 35 from 3, and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The other end, Tampa, Willis has 10 double-digit score. Young, he traveled at the other end, so a pair of travels by the big men. Young with 2 fouls. Young with 3 fouls, I should say.
Yeah, he's been sitting for a while.
He played 6 minutes, picked up 3 fouls. Lato bounces around, no good. Harris with 2 for Tampa. Micah Brown 4. DeAndre Harvey 8. Yarden Willis with 10. Tyson Lato 7. And rattles it home, and it's 44-43. Jesse White with 7 and Jonathan Bryant Jr. with 6. Spartan shot 55% in the half. 1 of 5 from deep. Ball taken away. Turnover goes the other way. Quickly up court. Harris tried to deflect it, but it goes, I thought it went off of, they say off of Jake Harris's hand, so it'll stay. Flagler ball. Lemons kind of gave a sheepish look as it went past him. Inside to Young on Willis. Left hand. Good D by Willis. Harris the other way. Harvey directs a little traffic. Finds Micah Brown. Zone defense again. Looks like maybe a 1-3-1. Long 3 by Harvey. DeAndre Harvey with 11.
Harvey with a zone buster.
Yes. Just the second 3-point basket for Tampa. They've taken 6, hit 2. Flagler 6 of 17. 17 threes in the half. Willis finds Lato, lays it up and in. Assist to Yarden Willis. Quickly back the other way. Bryant around. Fiddler, top of the key, he's going to fire. Hits. Fiddler's first bucket of the night. He was 0 for 4 to that point. 49-46, Tampa by 3. Brown finds Willis. He's got the free throw line, doesn't take it. Harris, Willis, this time free throw line, he likes it. Won't go though. Quickly up court, Lemons to the corner. Bryant. Young lays it in. 49-48, Young with 6. And Willis has it roll off the back of his leg out of bounds.
The question is, how is that not a foul?
I know.
On Kyle Young.
Nothing called. Kyle Young, 6'9", Yard Willis, 7 feet. They are in the post right now, and there they are on each other. Young kicks it back out. Bucknight missing from the corner. Quickly up to Harvey. Across half court. Micah Brown. Pick from Willis. Baseline jumper, in and out. Rebound, Willis, in, out. Brown gets the rebound, keeps it for Tampa. He drives. A little runner from the side, no good. Coming back the other way, quickly the other way. That's Bryant up, and he slams it home. And Richard Schmidt wants a timeout. Second time today, Tampa's gotten burned by a fast break. And they do get the timeout, 50-49. Flagler on top by 1. We'll take a timeout on TampaSpartans.tv.
NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
(50-49). Flagler now on top. They've outscored the Spartans 9-5 this half.
And while we're here, Jack, before the game tips off, there's several former Spartans players in the audience that were coached by Coach Schmidt. You got Fred Lewis Sr. and Jr., who coach at Blake. Rod Brooks, who was my college teammate and roommate, he coaches at 5A High School. Joe Philon, who's a local coach and trainer, he played at St. Leo University. And Coach Lisa Beamer, who coached with Coach Schmidt. So we're well represented in the Tampa Bay community in the basketball world with former Spartans.
Couple Spartan turnovers while that was going on. And it's 52-49 Flagler. Jesse White into the lineup. Jake Harris will sit.
UT's now up to double-digit turnovers with 10.
Air ball by Fiddler. And he says, my bad.
Oh, yeah, you got to own that. Stevie Wonder could see that was an air ball.
And this is the under-16 timeout now. 15:47 to go in the game. 52-49 Flagler on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Or Zacher.
Poncho's son, the guy sitting over there in the blue, he's from Miami also. So, we know, but
Flagler meeting at half court. Spartans will inbound, trailing by 3 now. Spartans with Willis, Brown, Harvey, White, Lato. Some full court pressure offered by Flagler.
Yeah, they're trying to, they have the momentum right now. They're trying to get it even more so.
Jesse White quickly to Lato. A few steps, gets his rebound, saved. We go the other way. Buck Knight. Lemons, front of the rim, gets his own rebound.
One of his few misses from beyond the arc.
Into the lineup now is Collier. That's him with the ball. Lato guarding him. Shot clock. Oh, did he make it? No, they're calling shot clock violation before the bank.
He didn't call the bank, but I guess he had his ATM card.
So as you say, his card was rejected that time, huh?
Bounced the check.
Access denied. 52-49 still. Harvey. Brown. Jesse White. Comes back out. Willis. 10 on the shot clock. Harvey from deep. No good. And Collier goes down in a heap at the free throw line. Holding the side of his face.
I think that's on Yarden.
Looks like it's going to be on Willis. That'll be his second. Willis and Collier had a little history in the first half. Maybe picking up here in the second half.
Yes, they did.
They've been doing a little, MME or MMA or WWE, whichever one.
And the referees are discussing. It looks like they may think it may be something of a
little more than
severe foul.
Just some contact.
I didn't see what happened, but I just saw
Collier go down.
Right.
Spartans go back and huddle up. Referees still huddled up. Battery's at 10%. Do you think it'll hold on? Or do you have something to... Referees now talking to Richard Schmidt and Blake Selland. And it looks like they did come up with a call because they've got Collier flagrant. Oh. So it looks like Collier will get a couple. They call a flagrant on Willis. Like I said, they've been a little chippy since the first half. Collier now steps to the line. He's got 5. His first free throws. Rattles first one home. 53-49 Flagler. 54-49. Spartans led by 3 at half, now trail by 5 within 5 minutes and 17 seconds of the second half. And with a flagrant foul, Flagler keeps possession. Lemons to Collier. Willis is out now. Lato guarding Collier. Lemons. Collier throws an elbow there.
Yes, he did. Called. He did. You saw it?
Yeah. Jesse White, wide open, lets it fly. Money. Jesse White having his best shooting day of his Spartan career, and he gets the steal. But they go to the ground for it. Jump ball, it'll be Flagler ball.
That's how you make him pay for the elbow, Jesse. Way to knock down the 3.
No, he let that one fly.
That's when the team captain or someone on the Spartans team that's on the court has to go to the official and let them know what just transpired so that it doesn't get more chippy.
Yeah, he got away with it there. He might see what else. Richard Schmidt again and Justin Pekka talking to the ref. They maybe saw something, the same thing we saw. Flagler by 2. They're still talking to Coach Schmidt. Won't say they're discussing the same thing we were discussing, but took a while. Now talking to Blake Selland. Both teams now going back to their benches. Referee now going to the scorer's table. Takes a knee. And even 14 minutes left in the half. They're talking to the official scorer.
I almost wish I could be a fly on the wall so I could, hear what they're saying so that we can inform the listeners on the website.
That's the one nice thing about being courtside is we used to be able to beckon the refs over to give us the word. Of course, we had to earn the refs' respect before they would start doing that. We're not big time. Collier guarded by Lado. Kicks it back out to Bryant to Fiddler. Rolls to the bucket. Lays it in. 56-52. Collier now with 9.
Yeah, despite the elbow earlier, that was actually a nice move to the bucket he made.
Harvey, top of the key. Lado finds Jesse White. Drives the lane, puts it up, got fouled on the drive, almost got the ball to climb over.
He's finding his niche very well here now with the Spartans.
Yep. Double digits, I would hazard to guess this is his first double-digit game at Tampa. We've seen a lot of their home games. That's 11 for him.
Tied for the team lead.
Hits them both. He has 12, leading the Spartans in scoring right now. He's got I'm not going to say it, but he hasn't missed a shot. Figueroa to the side to Bryant. Fiddler, left side. This is Young back in the lineup. Fade away, good job by Lado, and it falls in anyway. Young with 8.
It's a nice move. He has the height advantage with Lado. So he definitely used it well there.
Bryant tries to drive. He stepped on the baseline. Buck Knight crossed the timeline, guarded by White. Hands it to Fiddler. Inside to Young, guarded by Lado. Faces Lado, now puts his back on him. Well, Lado with a nice job, and Jonathan Bryant with a good box out. Inside, Jonathan fouled on his way up.
He looks like he was going to explode up to the rim.
Yeah, he was going to go about 13 feet up and hammer it home. You know, I was talking to associate head coach Justin Pecca before the game about Lado and Willis, the two big frontliners for Tampa. And he said, you know, if we can get it's really nice if we get a 20-10 day out of them combined.
Yeah.
Right now they have 19 points and 13 rebounds. So they've got pretty much what he wanted. Bryant hits that one. He's got 7 now.
And with 12-13 to go, they have a chance to expand on those numbers.
Even though Willis is usually the one that's 14 or 15, and Lado's usually about 5. Lado with 9 today. Bryant's coming out after hitting the free throws. Jake Harris coming in. Little breather for Jonathan. White showing a little backcourt resistance.
Oh,
good job by Jesse to cause a little trouble. Malik Bryant, in and out. Lato rebounds, chance to tie or lead. Harvey looking to drive. Off the glass, foul, they'll shoot 2.
Nice strong move. Didn't over dribble, made a nice move, exploded to the basket, drew the foul.
And with 11:47 to go in the game, this is the under 12 timeout. 58-56, Flagler leads Tampa. TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
'58-56, 11:47 to go. This will be our last men's basketball game until December 29th. We'll be back after the holidays when the men and women will both play Palm Beach Atlantic here in Tampa. 5:30 women, 7:30 men. But you've got a big women's game tomorrow. I'll have to miss that one, as West Texas A&M will play the Tampa Spartans.
Yes.
Tampa unbeaten, 10-0. Ranked
9,
9th in the nation.
Yep,
West Texas A&M, 10-1, ranked 7th in the nation.
Man.
The de facto title game of the Tampa Holiday Women's Classic.
It's going to be a barn burner.
We've seen a lot of Tampa. We saw West Texas here a couple times this weekend. They look good. Lato picks the rebound. White wide open on the way. Good. He is on fire. That's what they wanted him to do when they brought him in. Jesse now give him 15 points, and the Spartans have a 60-58 lead. Bryant guarded by Micah Brown, and they get Brown on the foul on the drive. Second on on Micah. Second on Tampa this half. Flagler with just 3. To the corner. Figueroa looks inside. That's Collier, guarded by Lato. Skip pass. Lemon from deep. No good. Good rebound, Jake Harris. Spartans now up 2. To the side to Micah Brown. Looks to the lane. He's got some room. Goes to the side. Jesse White back out.
I'd like to see Jake get set up for a shot.
Lato lost the ball on the way up, but I think they may have Collier on the foul. Thought they said number 2, which there isn't one.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong,
that's
Jack,
Fiddler.
But Collier seems to have a little bit of that Dennis Rodman personality.
Yeah.
If he's on your team, you love him, but if you're playing against him, you hate him.
But, if he keeps you on edge, wondering what he might do to you, that's going to take you off your game, even if he doesn't do anything.
Right.
But he came up with the initial foray, and now he's got it in your head.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I was just saying it's reminiscent of.
Lato knocks it down. Couple free throws for Tyson. Spartans now up 4.
They've regained the momentum.
We've been going back and forth here. Close game, but the Spartans are now on a 10-0 run after going down 6. Fiddler, free throw line, out to Lemons. He looks to drive, backs off. White guarding him. Finds Collier. Trying to back Jake Harris down off the glass. No. Fighting for the rebound. Lato, I think we've got a jump ball. It'll be Tampa ball.
Yes.
Lato fighting for it that time with Bryant. And the jump ball goes to Tampa. Micah Brown over the timeline. Zone again. Inside to Lato. Free throw line. Turns around. Fades away. Ball on the way. No. Tipped by Harris. Recovered by Lemons. Quickly up court to Bryant. Scoops it up. Lays it in. 62-60. Under 10 minutes to go in the game.
Just a good game.
And Harvey, did he lose the ball? Is it Tampa's ball? Harvey had the ball knocked out of his hand heading for the sideline. Tampa will retain possession. Dodging a bullet there. Not a bullet, more of a BB than anything. But into the backcourt to White. Quickly up court. Shot clock to 12. Harris tried to go to Lato, and he stepped out of bounds. I think they tried to push it in a little too far to Lato. Tyson got kind of cornered by 2 or 3 of the Saints.
This isn't the time to thread the needle in a close game.
Yeah. Bryant outside. That's Collier. Off the pick. Lemons jumper. Off the rim, no good. Jesse White skies for the rebound. Harvey. Harris, free throw line. Jumper swish. Jake Harris finding his shot. That's only his second basket. He's only taken 5 shots. Trying to go inside. They wouldn't let him get it into Collier. Collier comes out to set a pick on Brown. Lato. Oh, nice drive by Bryant. The score there is 64-62. Bryant now with 13. Harvey. Up top to White. 10 on the shot clock. Harris turn around. Knocks down another one.
Picture perfect. Right elbow, then the left elbow.
Collier with Lato on him, trying to back him down. Lato missed it. Lato with the rebound. Spartans by 4, under 8 minutes to go. Next stop of play, which may be any second now. There it is, will be a timeout. Turnover by Tampa.
The 14th now.
Yep. And they've had some unforced errors, too. We'll have the under 8 timeout, 7:47 to go in the game. 66-62 Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
66-62. Tampa by 4. It'll be Flagler ball off the turnover. Tampa shooting 52% for the game. Flagler 44%. Tampa 4 of 9 from deep. Flagler 7 of 23. DiCarlo, as you mentioned, turnovers not good right now. Flagler just 7, Tampa 14. Flagler to inbound. That's Bryant. Young back in. He's got the ball tipped away, but he retains it. To the corner. 3 on the way. Good. Figueroa knocks that one down, and it's 66-65. The lead is 1 for Figueroa. 10 points. Jesse White from way deep. Wow.
Right back at you.
That was from Lakeland. Boy, he is feeling it tonight.
And he's earned himself a lot more playing time.
Yes. And that's what the Spartans need. He's playing good D, too. That's out of bounds. Probably a foul on Willis, who's back in. That's 3 on Yarden with just under 7 to go. You know, that was the first shot Jesse White took that he had a hand in his face, too, but he just backed up.
Yeah, I think he's, coming from his background, he's a scorer. So.
Yeah, definitely. Young trying to get Willis, and Young just fell down.
Looked like
getting up very slowly.
Pulled the carpet from underneath his feet.
Harris from the corner, and he slips it in. Jake Harris finally saying, hey, I can shoot the ball. Give it to me and I'll knock it down. Deep one. Figueroa comes back. And a quick timeout by Blake Selland. And it's going to be a full timeout. Actually, Richard Schmidt called the timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a break as well. Tampa 72-68, up by 4, 6:24 to go. Spartans by 4. DeAndre Harvey bringing it up court. This has been a good game, back and forth. One team will go up 4. The other team will come back and go up 6. The other team will come back and go up 6. The other team comes back by 4. Harvey fades away. Hits! Harvey now with 14. And the Spartan lead is 6. Collier hands it off. Figueroa. This time he doesn't answer. They go over White's back. Out of bounds. It'll be Tampa ball. Jesse White didn't have the height of Bryant, but got in his way. Now that we're down under 6, a little full court pressure from Flagler.
UT just has to take their time against this pressure You don't have to rush to get a shot up or rush to get the ball past the line, but just secure the possession.
They get it into White. Finds Harvey. Harvey almost triple team. Finds Harris across the timeline.
Right.
Hands to Harvey.
Now just settle down. Right.
4 guys down low. Harvey up top. Inside to Harris. Into Willis. Knocks down Collier, and they're calling the foul. Wow. This isn't soccer, is it?
I think that
was a flop.
Yeah. And
we call them the way we see them. We called them the other way, too.
The World Cup is over. Argentina won. I mean, I thought the flopping was over with, Jack.
That is 4 on Willis now.
That's a big foul.
It is.
Momentum changing.
Stays at a 6-point game, but the possession arrow, or the possession to Flagler. Figueroa, Bain, swing it to the other side. Bryant in the lane, up and in.
Tough shot by Bryant.
Bryant now with 17 to lead scorers. To me, he's done it kind of quietly.
Yes, he has. But he's and efficiently, 7 for 10 shooting.
Yeah. Harvey, 10-footer, won't fall. Bain comes back the other way. Lemon on the drive. Scores, and he'll go to the line. And if it's on Willis, he's done. Are they getting Willis or are they getting Harris?
Yep.
That'll be it for Yarden. That'll bring Lato back into the game. So Yarden Willis fouling out with 10 points, 6 rebounds. Had a good game, 5 of 7 from the floor. As physical a game as he's played this year. But his day is done. And with Lemon scoring, he now has 16, make it 17, and the lead is 1. It was a 6-point game when Willis got the call. Now it's 1.
Got a score here, Jack.
White, jumper, again.
Jesse White right on cue.
Yep. 20 for Jesse. Lead is 3. Bryant looks outside, comes back. 4:13 to go in the game. Bryant looking, trying to find Collier. Lato stops him, and they got a call. Is it Lato on the ball?
What? Well, I know we're up here at the bird's eye view, so, we're not on the baseline, but.
Looked like just players positioning for a shot. It is on Lato. His second. Puts Collier at the line, and he hits the first. That's the 7th foul on Tampa, so bonus the rest of the way. Only 4 on Flagler at this point. Collier doesn't get that one to go. Quickly up court to Harvey. Brown, I should say. Jump shot, about 12-footer, knocks it down. Both teams are hitting clutch shots here all day long. Bryant tries a Euro step, kicks it out to Bain. Collier drives on Lato, lays it up. Left hand, good. Or right hand, left side is what it was. 78-76. Harvey comes back. Smart job by Harvey to come out there. Inside to Lato. Collier guarding him. Lato with that is out of bounds.
That's the same call they call on Yarden when it was an offensive foul. And
now Lato did lower the shoulder a little bit, but
a
Collier
lot more than Yarden did.
Yes. But Collier also went down quickly again. Nothing was called. The Spartans will have the ball out. We are at 3:16 to play in the game. The under 4 timeout. So let's catch our breath and come back.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
78-76, Tampa by 2. Tampa will inbound under their basket. Yarden Willis has fouled out. Jake Harris to inbound for Tampa. Searching, finds Lato outside the arc. He gives to Harvey. Outside, Lato's going to go for 3. Won't go. Bryant hustles back. Finds Lemons. Outside to Collier. Back to Lemons. He's going to try to drive the lane. Puts up a runner. Rolls around. Doesn't go. Taken away by Micah Brown.
Push it. Got numbers.
Got numbers. Got a 5-on-3. And he threw it. No, whoa. Jesse White. Good play to get that one back.
Yes, good hand,
Woo.
Jesse.
Jake Harris and Collier going at it a little bit. Jesse. Inside. Harris, little jumper
nice
hit.
Fine,
yes.
Jesse.
Jake Harris now double digits with 11. Lead is 4, 2:19 to go. Bain. Back out. Collier eyes at 3. It's on the way. And good. Boy, he's tough inside and tough from deep.
He hit one earlier. He can shoot that. But what I would like to do is pressure him when he's dribbling the ball, because he seems like he.
Yeah, you could get him on that. Yeah. We'll stay here. It's a full timeout by Blake Sellen, but we'll just get you reset on this game. It's now 80-79, 2:06 to go. Tampa up by 1. Possession arrow to Flagler. Tampa with 7 team fouls. Flagler with 4. It'll be Tampa's ball. Foul trouble. We mentioned Willis is out. Micah Brown has 3. Nobody else with that many. On the other side, personal fouls. Collier's played a long time with 3. Young with 3. Young not in right now. Some big-time scorers. Jesse White having a career day here in Tampa with 20. He is one of 5 Tampa players in double figures. Tampa averages 75 points a game. They've exceeded that today. Flagler averaging about 82 a game. They're just under their average, but 2 minutes to get there.
And
Tampa to inbound.
Great thing with Jesse's points, all of them were needed and very meaningful. They're just not happy-go-lucky shots.
Right. Inside to Harris, free throw line. He backs it out. White, back to Harris. Jake to Lato. 10 on the shot clock. Lato's going to drive on Collier. Puts it up and in. That's a big-time move.
Left-hand finish.
Lato now with 13. Collier comes back and it won't fall.
Yes.
Harris pulled that one down. Harvey with the ball for Tampa. 82-79, 1:20 left in the game. Harvey off the glass, won't go. Lato rebounds, puts it up and in. Back-to-back buckets by Tyson Lato. He has 15. Lead is 5 with 1:05. Shot missed by Bryant.
Guard the three-point
Comes
line.
back out. No good. Harris rebounds. No rush. Take it. And that's what Jesse White says. He gives it to Micah Brown. 49 seconds to go. Tampa by 5. They're going to have to foul. And a steal? No. Bain tried, but fouled Brown. They have fouls to give, which really, no, they want to put the Spartans on the line. So they've got 2 more to go. That's the 5th, so they've got 1 more, and then the Spartans will shoot. 43.9 to play. Harris to inbound. Looking, finds Lato. Lato fouled. That's the 6th. So now Spartans will be shooting after this.
I would want to get the ball to Jesse White in this situation.
Yep.
Set like
or Micah. Jesse's hot though. And is that going to be a foul on White? Yes, for the pick. Lemons went down. Jesse White on a pick is what the referee's called. That's his 2nd foul. Now he's got to keep his head about him and not commit some bad foul 70 feet from the basket.
Yeah, the clock is our enemy, so you don't want to give them free throws while they're scoring with the clock stopped.
Yep. They need 3 baskets to tie or take the lead. Bryant drives, kicks it out to Collier, who dunks. Lead is 3 into Harvey. Now they may just let the Spartans run the clock. Let's see what they do. No, Bain fouls. Puts Harvey on the line. I wondered if they might run it down, and I think that's what Blake Selland is saying, that we didn't need the foul there because they would have had to shoot. There's about an 8-second differential.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you want to cut it that close.
You got to preserve the time.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking on Flagler's behalf.
So the foul was the thing?
You have the foul in that situation, I feel.
Because even if the Spartans miss with 8 seconds, you'd have to hit a 3.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy it. Harvey. Missed the front end. Spartans fight for it. Taken away by Flagler. That's Figueroa. 23 seconds to go. Bain kicks it out. Loses the ball. Micah Brown out of the pack. He gets it to Harvey, and he's fouled. Micah Brown was all set, but Harvey had his back turned. He was being harassed in the backcourt. 16 seconds to go. Harvey back to the free throw line. He'll have a 1-and-1.
Just missed his last free throw, so it's a chance at redemption.
Got to hit the first. Make it 2 possessions. Harvey on the way. He got it. No. Figueroa, the other end. A 3 will tie it. Figueroa back out, hassled by White. Clock down to 8. That's Lemons. Backs it out. Bryant back out. Lemons for 3.
Nope.
Short. Harris rebounds. Spartans win.
Good defense.
A flare for the dramatic. But the Spartans hold on to win it. Beating Flagler 84-81 right here on the home court. And as you say, DeCarlo, dominate. What is it? Hold court on your home court?
Yeah.
Don't give it up. Spartans now 3-6 on the year with a big win. Flagler now 6-7 on the season. And we'll recap the scoring. Fiddler with 3 points. Lemons had 17. Young with 8. Bryant had 17. Bucknight had 6. Figueroa 13. Collier also with 17. 3 players for Flagler with 17 points. That's 51 points right there. And from the field, they were 46.4%, 32 of 69, 10 of 29 from deep, 34.5, and 7 of 8 from the line, 87.5. They had 25 rebounds, 16 assists on the day. For the Spartans, picking up a big win, Jesse White leading the way with 20 points. I did not mention his shooting stats because I didn't want to because of what was going on here. Jesse White, 6 for 6 from the floor, 4 for 4 from 3, 4 for 4 from the line. Did not miss a shot today.
Perfect night.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Perfect night.
It's kind of like a no-hitter, I
much
thought.
needed. Much needed.
Also had a couple rebounds and a couple assists for his 20. Also, we had DeAndre Harvey with 14. Jake Harris came up big down the last 10 minutes with 11 points. Tyson Lato with 15 as well. Big playing for him. Yarden Willis, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spartans in double digits today. Jonathan Bryant with 8. Spartan shot 55.5% from the floor, 31 out of 56. 6 of 12 from 3, 50% from the three-point line, and 16 of 21 from the free throw line. 42 rebounds, so they out-rebounded Flagler by 17 rebounds today.
Wow.
Spartans had 14 assists to go with their 31 baskets. Tampa wins at 84-81, now 3-6 on the year. Flagler falls to 6-7. Our next men's game will be December 29th when they will be hosting Palm Beach Atlantic right here on this floor. Women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. But tomorrow, 2 o'clock, women ranked 9th in the nation, 10-0, will take on West Texas A&M, ranked 7th in the nation at 10-1. And by the way, Eckerd is 8th in the nation, sneaking right in between those guys. That game is January 14th if you want to put it on the calendar.
Yes, so some big games coming up tomorrow. Big
so
games.
I won't be here tomorrow. I've got a job that's interfering with my life. So I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody, and you're in capable hands with Scott Lynn tomorrow.
Yep. Happy holidays, and man, it feels so good to witness a Spartans victory, whether it's the men or women.
All right, that's it. Thanks for Andre, who put in about 20 hours of work today. There were 4 games on this court. He watched every single second of every single game. DeCarlo DeVoe, 2-time Hall of Famer. I'm not in any Hall of Fame. Maybe my wife has me in one. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. All right, folks, we'll see you in a couple days. And happy holidays. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.